Here is a statement from Carver County Medical Examiner's Office. It states that the decedent self-administered fentanyl. Not only that, they refer to it as an injury. An injury that is self-inflicted or self-administered is considered suicide. An overdose of pills would be listed as an overdose, not self-administered fentanyl. Now, here is where it says, decedent self-administered fentanyl. At the residence, place of injury, address of injury, residence, okay? So, self-administered fentanyl is a suicide. Furthermore, on 4/20/2016, allegedly Prince's blood was tested for fentanyl. Here it says for fentanyl. The blood test failed to show any fentanyl in Prince's blood on 4/20/2016. Here is a copy of the DEA's drug tests. What they did is they collected, 40, 50, 76 pills and only tested 12 of them. Here is what those pills contained, because I know that paper is hard to read. Some of the pills contained lidocaine, oxycodone. Some of them had no substances in whatsoever. A couple of them had fentanyl, lidocaine, and like ecstasy, party drugs. And some of them had nothing. Only one pill contained hydrocodone. So why is it out of the 72 pills they collected, only one tested for hydrocodone? Here, the BCA and Carver County admit that the pills are not hydrocodone, yet the media continued to promote that that's what he was taking, that it was laced with fentanyl. But you guys, if he was taking the pills prior to 4/20, he would have had fentanyl in his blood on 4/20. But he didn't. However, on the morning of the 21st, there was 67.8 NCGs per liter of blood. That is enough to kill a couple of elephants. And if you were a cancer patient and you were supposed to change your fentanyl patch every 3 to 4 hours, your blood levels would be down in the 3 to 4% range. So there is no excuse for 67.8. That is an overdose, self-administered fentanyl. Here, Judith Hill says, yeah, I can't imagine where he got it. So where he got it, I can tell you where they got it. Here, according to Dr. Boo, the dentist, where the 10 Percocet were ascertained, the dentist from KIRK Johnson, when she was telling her story, she said she didn't understand why Prince and KIRK Johnson would be at Walgreens picking up pills if Prince already had a bunch of fentanyl or whatever it was. Stay with me because I'm going to explain where the fentanyl came from to the best of my research. As part of the investigation, the information on Paul PULDITZKI, he was allegedly Prince's former manager for the Glam Slam. He allegedly died in June in his Minnetonka home, and they found a white powdery substance. And I said before on my Paul PULDITZKI video that I believe that they used this fake investigation as precedence to not press any charges on anyone in the Prince investigation. So for more information, go watch the individual video, please. But my point is, as part of this investigation, this information was released. I wanted to show you where I got it. And as part of that, it says Minnesota State Police go after a person who provided a drug that results in death. In PULDITZKI's death, a case for prosecution couldn't be made. My bad. So here, this is important. County prosecutors, along with U.S. attorneys, held drug suppliers accountable. And just this last month, law enforcement in Hennepin County made the largest fentanyl bust, not only in the state, but in the country, seizing nearly 3/4 of a gallon from a home in Bloomington, Minnesota. What's important about Bloomington is KIRK Johnson here was seen on camera. It says, I received the email in the first video from a Walgreens located at Portland Avenue in the city of Bloomington, Minnesota. The date of the video is from 4/14, the date the Percocet was filled and issued to KIRK Johnson for Prince. So KIRK was seen in Bloomington, Minnesota on the 14th picking up the Percocet that he got from Dr. Boo. Not only that, Kirk told me he did not know where Prince was obtaining the narcotic medications. Kirk told me that Prince never asked Kirk to get a prescription for him. So the fact that Kirk was seen picking up drugs in Minnesota on camera, the fact that the largest fentanyl bust was done in Bloomington, and here we have Hannah and Josh Welton talking about when they would fly out on the plane with him. Prince Rogers Nelson, him, P. Nelson Prince Rogers, whoever it was. They were talking about, okay, and when he flies, is it his personal jet? No, we go through Signature. Is it in Eden Prairie? No, it's closer to I think it might be in Bloomington or something. So they're flying in and out of Bloomington, where the biggest fentanyl bust in the United States was done, and picking up drugs on camera. And don't forget, Kirk told the detectives that Prince never asked him to get drugs for him. I would later find this information contradicts the statement made by Dr. Schulenberg when Dr. Schulenberg admitted to Detective Chris Nelson that he gave a prescription for Percocet to Prince, but the prescription in Kirk Johnson's name at Kirk's request, because Prince did not want to be tied to the narcotic prescription. So the whole media story that he died taking fentanyl-laced hydrocodone and that he was protecting Prince's privacy is all been proven untrue. Contracts were signed. Watchtower and Tower Records. The reason Prince was sold as a Kingdom Hall participant. The second coming of the KKK, the Antichrist, anti-Christian plan. They were going to use Prince as an Antichrist, alien, UFO-type false flag plan. Here, Kirk shows his allegiance to Lulu. That's Lucifer. 40 years I've been watching and waiting for a time such as this to tell the world the truth about the mysterious Prince Rogers Nelson. It's in my blood, it's my heartbeat, it is my DNA.